I reckon really good here, boys. Look, they've got a stoppage right in front of their goals. Everyone's locked on. Mark McLean gets the football and just kicks it as far as he can, 50 metres away from their goal to get a stoppage. Real good. Everyone was locked onto their man. They didn't let him score. It was one-on-one footy, and Marky's just cleared the area and got a stoppage. I reckon it was excellent. All right, boys, we talk about getting stoppages, in kicking goals from stoppages in our forward line. Learson plays in front, gets it there. Unlucky, Eilert in front, but then desperate. Watch Ferguson here. Tackle from behind. Cammy keeps going, gives it to Majo. Probably could have scored, but that's what we're wanting. That's what we want, to score goals from stoppages in our forward line. I reckon this is a real good centre break, boys. Everyone was in the perfect starting positions. Shannon first grabbed the footy, straight to Learson, straight over the top of the turnover zone into the forward line. But the three blokes in the centre square there, Rioli and the other two, I think it was that was just excellent starting position. Yeah, boys, the whole forward line and on ball. Let's have a look at this. That's a throw in our forward line. Watch how easily this comes out of the forward line. That we want to be scoring goals from this, not the ball coming out of the forward line. Look where the ball ends up here, right? We should have scored a goal from that stoppage, from that throw in, and have a look where the ball ends up. It just come out of the forward line too easy, and we've got to pride ourselves on kicking goals from stoppages inside our forward line. So from something that we should have scored from, they've now got a stoppage in their forward line. So just really keep the ball in our forward line. All right, just watch this, boys. They've got the ball in our back line, right? We control the footy, control the footy, control the footy. We continue to control the footy. Right, we don't rush anything. We look around. We control the football. Keep controlling the football until we can get to our launch pad. Launch pad's the centre of the ground. Keep controlling the footy by foot. Keep controlling the footy by foot. Excellent skills, and we're away. We're at our launch pad now. Does he kick short? No, he doesn't. He kicks it as long as he can to one-on-ones. And look what happens when you get it over the turnover zone to one-on-ones, right in the hot spot. Bingo, it's a goal. Very good kick, Ferret. Didn't kick short. You kicked long over the turnover zone. Our skill level was good. We controlled the footy until we got it to the launch pad, and bingo, we scored. I just reckon here, boys, when we kick long and deep there's too many Tiwi blokes. Our midfielders and forwards have just got a gut run to get to that ball, right? Ferret does, but he's the only one. There's got to be more numbers when we go long into that hot spot to get to the fall of the ball. All right, we'll just go again. Jack Long, good rebound off the half-back line. Get the ball to Cameron. Now watch what Cameron does here. Kicks it long into one-on-ones. Yeah, there's plenty of numbers there, but it's very, very dangerous, right, when we get it in that long and deep into our forward line. We don't kick a goal there, but Markey runs down. Unlucky, but just you see what happens when you get the ball in long and deep to one-on-one. All right, here we go again. Tiwi kick to their turnover zone. We rebound the ball from the turnover zone, get it to about the launch pad or a bit past the launch pad. A long kick into the forward line. You see what happens when we get the ball in long and deep. Once again, I'll keep talking about it. All right, once again, Tiwi Bombers kick to their turnover zone. Tandis takes a good mark and gets it out wide to Chappie. I reckon from here, Chappie, you should have kicked even longer, as long as you could. It probably was longer, but an extra 10 metres in further. But you can see we've got numbers and keep battling. Keep getting the ball forward because we've got numbers. Blokes running forward in Coops. Plenty of numbers. End up scoring a goal from that. Coops gets dropping the ball and finishes with a goal. I reckon maybe Chappie got it in a bit longer, but you see Tiwi kick to the turnover zone. We just All right, boys, we just see here Tiwi again kick to their turnover zone. Of course, again, we rebound off our half-back line. Jack Long, good skills, hits the target. Leroy Lever's head on a swivel, looking around, head on a swivel. He's at the launch pad now. Goes as long as he can into our forward line. And bingo, what happens? We kick a goal when we go long and deep into one-on-ones into our forward line. All right, boys, just look here, right? We've got a stoppage 20 metres from our goals. There's 5 blokes on screen there that don't look one bit interested in kicking a goal here. Yeah, we've got to pride ourselves on kicking goals from stoppages in our forward line, and that ball there just flies out of there, uncontested. Right, all those blokes, we've got to kick goals from stoppages in our forward line, not coming out with players not one bit interested. Before the game, we spoke about them not letting them take uncontested marks. Right, here they kick out from fullback, and their best player's Paul Scanlon. There he is. There, Kano, you could have smashed that. Right? Don't let them take uncontested marks. There's another uncontested mark. We've had 2 minutes to set up, and they've had two uncontested marks inside our forward 50. Yeah, we just could have rebounded that to a goal quite easily. All right, Fezza puts his head in underneath the ball, gets rewarded with a free kick, but quickly gets the ball onto Markey very quickly. And what does Markey do? Kicks as long as possible deep into the most dangerous spot to one-on-ones. We get it to one-on-ones. Our midfield. Now, Carl Load was just in that midfield and kicks a goal. It's pretty good when you get the ball in long and deep to one-on-ones and your midfield are running down. Well done, Fez and Markey, for getting it in quick as well. Oh, boys, just watch this centre break. We just give Scanlon way too much room to move. Watch here, Scanlon. Markey should have probably been up on him. But look what the response is when we've got terrible starting points in the middle. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, just got to be body on body, bumper barring them out of the road, creating space for ourselves, not giving Scanlon that much space in the centre break. Yeah, boys, I just reckon at this point of the game, Tiwi had absolutely dominated the first 17 minutes of general play, the first 17 minutes of the game, of the third quarter. But we'd caused about 17 stoppages. And then they go and do this. This is what they do. Just lazy, try and do a torpedo, only think about themselves. We rebounded and Kano's kicked the goal. But I just reckon the first 17 minutes they dominated at general play, but they only kicked one or two goals because we caused about 17 stoppages in that first 17 minutes. We just didn't let them play the sort of football that they wanted to play. Yeah, they were coming, and you just saw how lazy. Look how lazy that kick is. And from there we piled on about 5 goals. It just shows that if you hang in there and you stay strong, and then the next 5 minutes of play from here, we absolutely smash it on, right? So yeah, they come at us, but they only kicked one or two goals. We got a heap of stoppages, and we didn't let them dominate. All right, they kick out here, and Kevy takes a very good mark. He gets back very, very quickly. And what does he do? He pumps it in very, very long to one-on-one contests where we've got plenty of numbers. And what happens? We kick a goal because he got it in very, very long, Kevy, to one-on-one contests. They dominated the first 17 minutes of that quarter, not on the scoreboard of general play. We've now kicked 2 goals in 2 minutes. And I reckon that just shows what you can do to T, where you can just, if you hang in there, you can bust them open in no. All right, Tiwi win this centre break, but good pressure and good spread defensively. Kano doesn't give up, causes a turnover here. Henry doesn't give up, causes a turnover. Lidgy doesn't give up, keeps causing a turnover. Yeah, they keep going forward, but just our spread defensively, it stopped them from kicking a goal. I think if we didn't chase there, they would have kicked a very easy goal. But we spread attackingly, but we also spread. Yeah, I reckon here, boys, this is a talk about ferrets in that centre bounce there. Labber, Lidgerwood and Islet, right? They're all in the centre bounce. Talk about spreading attackingly this time, right? We keep getting the ball forward. Right? We keep spreading forward, get to the fall of the ball. Justin Wilson was at that last contest. Justin Wilson's the one that kicks the goals, right? We talk about spreading defensively, but also that's an excellent spread attack. Yeah, boys, I'll just show this one with Fez, right? He's massive effort by Fezza. They still kick the goal, but absolutely massive effort. But he's absolutely stuffed at this stage. Ball's got to go back to the middle of the ground, right? And Fezza's absolutely stuffed. When that happens, you've got to make your rotations. Have a look at here. Starting point's terrible. They get an easy ball out of the middle, right? If one of our on-ballers is stuffed, get someone else in there. It's pretty easy that way. Get someone in if they're stuffed because it's too easy to get